Hello and welcome to another Demon 212 VC review. Today I'm going to be taking a look at Golden Axe 2 on the Sega Mega Drive / Genesis, depending on where you live. Never played the game before, or played the first one. Whole point is, it's like it's a side-scrolling beat 'em up like Streets of Rage, Altered Beast and the likes. It is two-player co-op, but here when I switched the game on, I only had one Wiimote switched on. So just to set your mind at ease, I'll reset the data. It'll pick up that I've got two in this time, so it is definitely co-op. Okay. There we go. 2P's appeared now because 2P Wiimote's on. Right, other than that, you've got the options where you can choose your life meter, choose your difficulty, choose... Well, look, when it's magic here, when you choose that, normal and special, people might think, oh, well, I'm going to go for special magic, but it's how it works. It's not actually that you're getting better magic. Basically, one way you have to hold the magic button down and then like it fires however much you've charged up. The other way you push the button and it just uses all the magic you've got. So if you played Golden Axe 1 before, then that's all you had. This one, it allows you, say if you had up to level 6 magic with Tyrus Flare but you only wanted to use a level 4, you know, it meant you could just charge up until level 4. The only problem with that is it takes a while to charge up, and sometimes when you need to use magic, you need to use magic right there and then. So some people might like that, some people might not. Also choose controls, the BGM, sound effects and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool. Starting one player game, because I am on my own for today. You've got the duel, which from the last game, fight a lot of enemies and the likes, and you've got the normal game. Same three characters, Axe Battler, Tyrus Flare, and my good old favourite, Gilius Thunderhead the Dwarf. Unfortunately, Gilius is not in all three games. It's a damn shame, it really is. But the headbutt remains for this one, so while you've got it, use it. There we go. I am obsessed with that headbutt. It's the only move I ever do. You'll see me constantly playing on the game left and right, headbutting. That's pretty much all I do. Anyway, for the purposes of the review, I will show you the other moves. You've got when you run and hit jump, then you can do a diving axe spike thing, which is pretty cool. Hit both attack buttons together and you do an attack. This time you spin on your axe hilt. Well, you're sticking it to the ground and spinning your axe hilt. Last time, obviously, you done that little roll as if you were trying to disco dance like John Travolta in Saturday Night Fever and the likes. No idea why. New to this one, you'll have just seen it there, is instead of having those little elf dwarf type things to get your magic out of that you have to beat up when they've done nothing wrong to you, you've actually got magicians now. They're full-on enemies, they can attack you and the likes, so they've made it harder to get magic, but that's not a bad thing. I don't actually think I ever mentioned on the last game that there were 8 stages, but this game there's only 7, so it is one stage less, but it's stupid. It still seems to take pretty much the same amount of time to beat, so it's really like they've made the stages longer but got rid of one. That's pretty much the only way I can describe it as. As per usual, boss at the end of every stage. Sometimes you may not class it as a boss because he's quite easy, whereas other times you'll think, Jesus, this is easily harder than the first 5 bosses I've faced all together. So, as I say, it varies in difficulty with that, varies in what you fight as well. Things like giant minotaurs and the likes, and on the last one it was giant hammer boss, which I do actually believe they were called hammer boss. So, a bit odd. Whole point of the game though, as I say, you go left or right, fight enemies, kill enemies, fight a boss, kill a boss, go on to the next level, get to the end of the level, save the town. That's pretty much it. So it's your standard side-scrolling stuff and all that. You've got, obviously, your running attacks and the likes. If you played the first Golden Axe, you'll probably like this one but be a bit disappointed, because no one can understand why, even the most die-hard of Golden Axe fans, no one can understand why that this game just doesn't have the same feeling. It's exactly the same gameplay, and graphics, as you can see, a bit better in some places, a bit worse on your main characters. So, for instance, the backgrounds and the enemies look really good on this one, but Gilius Thunderhead here looks a bit bland, especially his back. But it's just something that no one can explain. This game, despite being almost identical to the last one, just doesn't have the same feeling about it. I know it's a stupid thing to say, but pretty much everyone who's downloaded this has said the same thing, that it's good, but it's not Golden Axe 1, it's just not the same. So I know it sounds odd, but it's one of those things, you'll have to play the two of them and, well, decide for yourself. There's the end of the boss. Like last time, you get these little in-between rounds where basically this time, obviously, it's you fight magicians, so last time it was that you had to fight these little elf guys, this time it's magicians, but thankfully they don't attack you on here, which is pretty cool. It's something that they could easily attack you because they do in the main game, but they don't here, which is quite nice of them. So quickly use a magic attack here. It won't let me because of the outer thing. But after every one of them, it gives you a bit of story, tells you how strong you were and the likes. So I'll show you magic here, let you listen to the music for a little bit, and then I'll sign off. This time, as you can see, Gilius, instead of using electric, has a rock attack type thing. Don't know why they decided to change the magic. They do it again for the third one. But anyway, here's a bit of the music. So there we go then, that's a bit of the music. Personally I think it's a bit meh, it gets the job done though, so you know. As you saw a bit earlier on, I was riding a new animal. The animals do make a return, not every animal makes a return, and there are some new ones, because you saw the green one I was on earlier on that does a bit of a kick. So if you like the animals, you may or may not like the new ones. Personally, I think the new ones are alright, but they're no dragons. So there we go then, that's been the review. I hope you found it helpful. I don't score the games because that's based purely on opinion, so instead I'll leave you to make your own mind up. So thanks for watching, and if you've got any questions about the game that I didn't answer in the vid or that hasn't been answered in the comments, then feel free to ask and I'll help if I can. Also, if you did find it helpful, don't forget to check out my channel because there's plenty more like this up there, and don't forget to subscribe because there'll be plenty more to come as well. So until next time, this has been Demon212, signing off.